Any of the new people?
Hi, Julie. Hello, Brian.
Hi.
I'm
Wendy.
yet.
We covered a lot of ground earlier this afternoon.
Well, big thanks to all of you, because you know today was 3 hours of who was on there: Lee, Noreen, Yuri, Julie, Brian. I mean, who else? You guys really
Myself,
worked
I
a lot.
thought of going bigger, but it wasn't necessary. And Judy, one is very efficient.
Julie, can you just try?
So, anybody who feels that they weren't invited, it's in the spirit of efficiency. The spirit. We have collectively crossed the quantum threshold. That means hi, Sonny.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
That means that at least 1/3 of us can check with our magnificence, and we're more quantum than we are divine.
That's
And
wonderful.
the other of us, because of the oneness, are close. In a way, you could say we're riding on the coattails of others. That's part of the way oneness works. So another way to think about it is that all 41 of us have an afterburner. And that afterburner leads to quantum.
The what? The afterburn? What did you say, Peter? An afterburn?
Yeah.
An afterburner, like a jet plane with an afterburner.
Oh, sorry, yes.
So,
B-U-R-N?
hi down to D.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Hi. Are you saying B-U-R-N?
Yeah, B-U-R-N-N-E-R. Like a jet plane goes real fast.
And it poofs.
Hi,
out
Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Hey guys, let me interrupt just a second, Peter. If you guys will touch on your, I think near the top of your screen, you'll see that there'll be a control bar that'll come up. If you press the mute button, you can
Ours
mute
is on
yourself.
the bottom.
Okay, it might be on the bottom. I don't know where it is. If most of us will mute ourselves, then there won't be as much interference with Peter.
Yeah.
Because anytime any noise comes in the background, it's going to break up and cause him not to be heard.
Okay.
Just so
I think
everybody
that'll make
knows,
the sound quality better.
Yes.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, that's
Press your
good.
chat button. Everybody check your chat button. Put that message out there. Everyone should mute yourself if you're not talking. And then you can unmute yourself when you need to talk.
Right.
Sounds good.
It's our sophisticated technology. Olga, we couldn't have you on because of your settings until today.
Yeah.
So that shows robustness of what we're now using. So I see 1, me, 2, Bernadette, Olga, 3, Lee, 4, Dennis, 5, and Sandra, 6.
Hello, Peter. Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Wonderful. And you?
Indeed. Totally quantum. Having a ball with all my best friends. All my quantum returnees.
Yes.
So we have 7. There's 7 of us right now.
Peter,
No,
you need to turn on your view to at the right-hand corner of the screen. It'll say
Right.
gallery, and then everybody will show up. You'll get to see everybody at once.
There's 24 of us.
So go to the very
Wow.
top of the right side of the screen and hit gallery view.
Upper right.
That way you can see everybody. I can see everybody that's on this call right now.
Oh, right.
The number of people you can see will be determined by your screen size. On my iPad, I can actually drag the screen left and right, and I can see additional people. So you can also do that.
I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Peter, there's a little blue arrow on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I
Arrow.
see arrow. I'll press that.
There are at least 24 of us here, yes.
You
Yes.
see where it says gallery view, Peter? Up at the top?
Gallery, top right or top left?
Top right.
Oh, gallery.
Put your little arrow. Now click on gallery view. And it'll switch to speaker view.
You have to move your mouse all
Awesome.
the way up.
That's
Move your,
awesome.
He got it.
Yeah, no, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, oh, Hector, nice to see you.
Hey, Peter, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
Awesome, awesome. Glad to hear that.
Now that we have 41 of us using quantum, even better. I mean, that's amazing. And we can all look at each other. That's amazing. And by the way, we're all one. We're not separate. We are part at the core of the 1,000 interconnected universe, where most of the people live inside the planet. And the planet can be a sun or a moon or a star. You all are stars. That's why I call, exactly, Hector's showing me clap. And we are, we're the stars of the stars. Do you realize that how many are on our planet on the surface? Anybody but you, Noreen, because I know you know.
7.5 billion.
Pardon me?
7.5 billion, roughly.
Exactly, 7.5 billion. And what's 41 into 7.5 billion? Pretty low percentage. But if you're not impressed enough, we are not representing 41. We are representing 41 of 750,000 of 7 civilizations in the crest of the earth, 800 miles, of center Earth, of all the other planets and stars and big moons in our solar system, and plus all 999 additional galaxy solar systems, Lyrian, Orion, Palladian. We're all one. And when we go from one, which we did for 5,000 supercycles, to oneness, that's how we exist. Before we simply did oneness. One, we knew stuff, K-N-O-W, new stuff came along, we balanced it, and then no grew. That was our personal growth. But each of you have a magnificence. Each of you are unique. Each of you love yourself. Each of you are interrelated. You got a long way to go. And it's all fun. It's quantum happiness. It's quantum fun. What's it say in our Declaration of Independence in 1776? It says pursuit of happiness. It doesn't say happiness. And that's very, very significant. And where did we break off from? Bernadette in England, Scotland, Ireland. We're all interrelated. And I hate to call it early, but I will call it early because this is the way things are designed. We have won. Now, we're talking a lot of time once we get it right to share it with others. That's exactly what we're going to do. Now, I wanted to speak about Bud. As soon as he died, I had a conversation with all Magnificence. And Bud's comment was one sentence. My email's address is Bud's mind. Do you use your mind? Do you use your consciousness? Do you use your thought? Do you use your brain when you're being quantum? Of course not. Did we have a conscious thought, a brain, mind? When we get no. So where does that go? Mind, thought, consciousness, brain. It goes into that to be mastered. Not part of mastery. The only reason that we have those is to talk with those who aren't using them yet.
Does that mean it stays in divine? It's not in quantum. We know that, but it stays.
No, we master it and bring it into quantum. See, that's the expansion. And that is why there are all those things in the expansion, which is level number 2. But so we look at them no longer as standalone, we master them from quantum. But how can we master them from quantum if we don't even love ourselves? We can't. It's just impossible. And why is threshold so important? Because we help each other without even knowing it. And then we touch it for a full year. My date was the 26th of February last year, 2019. I tested it for 1 full year. It never wavered. So that's a good test. A year is adequate. There was a scenario where I was going to add my youth on my birthday, which was March 15th. But it didn't because this incredible opportunity took place. I know that by March 13th, 2022, I'll at the youth park. But until then, to be quantum and to have a date, give me a break. It doesn't work that way. Because we never know day to day what's going to occur in quantum. But we don't care because we're the master of that day by day by day. We're always happy. We always have fun. We always grow as a person every single day. We always add skills and we increase our depth and breadth of skills. That's fantastic. And we live quantum analog, which basically means there is no time. And we take our gaps, our digital sampling rates away. You know, if you go back to the 6th of August last year, I came home and it started to hail. And the hail was larger than a tennis ball, so it's very large. Now, it took me 5 minutes because it was an experiment. But in 5 minutes, the hail hitting our house was reduced from larger than tennis balls to the size of peas, little green peas. And when Nell came home, who is not quantum, who isn't working on mastery, she saw peas of hail that melted in 4 hours. So I said, wow, this quantum applies now. It's not something in the future. So again, that was really neat. So it's all an experiment. It's all growth. It's more skills and deeper skills. And it's fun and it's happy. So, questions?
You can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Well, I have a comment. At least.
No, that's fine too.
My husband was tested positive yesterday for the COVID-19, and he's been sick since his birthday, which was the 21st of March, and he is starting to improve. But this morning he was kind of feeling down, and I had this feeling that I wanted to tell him something, and I said, your magnificence, it doesn't get sick. Your magnificence doesn't get a virus.
Correct.
Your magnificence will never get a virus.
Exactly.
And it doesn't need medication, and it doesn't need anything. So, my children were very adamant about taking vitamin C and doing all of these things. And I took some for them because they were worried and I didn't want to create fear. And so I took the supplement knowing that I was doing it because I was doing it for them and not to necessarily help me, because I don't need it, you know.
Correct.
But I don't want to create fear or worry.
Correct.
So I also take, they were telling me, you know, don't take silver, colloidal silver and things like that. And I got my colloidal silver today. It was delivered. And so I took a teaspoon of it, you know, because I was feeling some kind of a little bit of a mucus buildup or something. It went away right away. But I just think that our quantum self doesn't, you know, our magnificence doesn't need any of that.
Correct. But it's very important to work closely with your family.
Yes.
And that's what you did. And I mean, for decades, my family would look at me and they'd have one word: weird. And I raised my family being weird. The actual first conversation was May 11th, 1947. Then I started to go to work when I was 8, 3 years later. And I had a lot to learn about how to be acceptable and be a weird dad, but at the same time be listened to. That was several decades. But I have great skills in those areas. Yeah. How does my family view me? Weird.
Still?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we do our best.
How did your husband respond, Wendy?
It's just that in some cases, it takes a long time. But what's one of the words? Never give up.
Never give up.
And deepen your skills. Your family is very important. They're with you because they're very important. They're not trivial.
Yeah, they're the teammates.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And you got to help your teammates.
You bet you do. And if we all help each other, we're all helping our teammates. And in quantum, that's all we do is help each other. It's teamwork.
Yes.
But it's very positive teamwork. It's very loving teamwork.
Yeah.
And then that was really fun to see those clapping hands. I get a kick out of that. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Who else has a comment or a question or both?
Thank you, Wendy. It's very quiet here.
Yeah.
I noticed something very different with Diana Martinez. She was sitting a little lower and her face was disappearing and melting into the picture behind her.
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe she's being beamed up, you know?
That really is cool, the way the mutes show.
Yeah, she's gone now.
And who's stimulated to say something.
I was showing everyone the wallpaper behind me. So Peter, everyone has this capability in Zoom. You can put up any wallpaper you wish.
Oh,
Do you see the UFO behind me?
yeah,
Yeah, that's wallpaper.
really.
In reality, behind me is a window, but you can't see it.
So how did you put up that wallpaper?
On the screen, you can click it, and it's there are 3 dots that say more,
Right.
and it says virtual background. So I just clicked on the thumbs up, and that's also where the clapping hands are. You can do it through that. You can also do it through your Zoom profile. You can set it up that way.
Well, thank you, Diane.
You're welcome.
And to think you had volunteered, did not join us.
Yes.
We would have missed that. So thank
Well, I have a comment and a question. Jan, go ahead.
How did you know?
It popped up on my screen.
Wow. I thought you were like being quantum.
Oh, I mean, well, rewind. Yes, that's the answer. I was being quantum. Dialed in.
Peter, did you know that we were all going to be on planet Earth this time? I mean, were you looking for us? Is that
No.
how we all found you?
No, I just knew the way you'd behave.
You knew the way we behaved?
Mm-hmm. If let's go back to 1 and then add magnificence. What does magnificence allow? It allows unique behaviors. But as each one of us returns to quantum and then comes back together, we're stronger than we ever were before. And that's the exact process that we're going through.
Yeah, it's weird because I do feel stronger. Even after, we hit the 500 days a couple of days ago, but I am still having this weird health issue that I didn't have for a long time. I mean, I was so healthy. I thought, wow, I got this because I never took any supplements. I was doing great. And now I do have an issue. So I'm like, okay, I'm reaching for quantum strength, and I'm wondering well, so do I borrow quantum strength from others to get through this? This is whole new territory.
It is for all of us, Jen. And each day we get stronger at reaching for quantum strength. It's a gradual day by day by day. So you're going to be stronger tomorrow, and you're going to be real strong after 1,000 days. And you're going to get stronger every day between today, April 1st, and when you've crossed 1,000 days. And then you're going to confirm it for a year. And what you also are doing by confirming it is you're now endless. Does it take even longer to get young? Yeah. And when is young? Whenever it happens. You have your own set of dates. Mine you can see. Pain started to go away day 1. 9 days later, my chest has expanded 5 inches. 100 days later, these are exacts, was June 17th of last year. Where was I? On a spaceship. And it was a 9.5-hour meeting.
Wow, yeah.
And I was there for the last 5.5. And what decision did we make on that spaceship? To continue. We had a similar meeting on about 13,500 years ago, Atlantis. And there we had lots of technology, better than we have now. But we had no love. There was no way to balance it. So what did we do? We plowed it under.
Gosh.
And started again.
Yeah.
Go back 50,000 years. We had a similar meeting on the spaceship. There was an imbalance between love. There was more love than there was technology. There was no way to recover. So we plowed it under.
Wow.
Started with cavemen again. So then, 50,000 years ago, too much love, not enough technology. So we went to the other extreme. And at the end of Atlantis, it was not enough love, tremendous technology. So this time we said, let's technology an individual choice. And some of us are really good with computers and some of us can't stand them. But it was an individual choice. And this time we have balance. We didn't before. And so we kept going. And that's what was decided on the 17th of June last year. That's how it works.
Is that why we went through the quantum threshold in January of this year? Because we had that balance?
Somebody might remember the date. It was like January something.
23rd.
Okay, thank you.
My dad's birthday.
Okay. Well,
and Freddie's 75th birthday. I won't forget that date.
That's right.
Right, it was your birthday.
We crossed the quantum threshold.
Wow.
Yay, us.
Yeah.
Wow. That was excellent. Thank you so much for that understanding. That's awesome.
Good. Well, I'm glad that helped because that's exactly why.
It's because we're balanced now.
This is all about the balance, and it's very
exactly
right. Awesome.
We realized that we could never balance Atlantis, so we plowed it under.
Yeah, wow.
We could never balance Lemuria. So at 50,000 years, we plowed it under.
Wow, yeah.
This time we can balance it, and we are balanced.
Because we have both technology and love.
Correct.
And we're all doing that every day.
It's a choice every day.
Exactly. Because choice is the key to balance. How can you balance without choice? How can you balance without a choice? You can't. Nobody can.
Right. Right.
Hey, everybody, just mute yourself after you get done talking. So Donna is unmuted. And so Jan is talking, so please make sure you're muted if you're not talking.
That is, the freedom is what is so exciting, and that's what gives us our choice. Stephen?
Yeah,
You're
sorry,
up.
I was just, oh, thank you. It kind of leads into that, and I was just kind of wondering, throughout the day, like, like we obviously all kind of struggle with staying quantum and staying in our magnificence, but are there things that, like, eating well, raises your vibration, and I've read that, like, or not read, but I practiced some meditation, some breath work, and those kinds of things help me stay in that mindset. Peter, are there any things that you know of that are like new? I know like peppermint, colloidal silver, the clay, all that kind of stuff can help.
Your magnificence already has those answers. You just spend more time talking to your magnificence. And it's very disarming because most times it's bam, it's so fast you can't believe it's right.
Okay.
It's way faster than your consciousness, mind, brain, thought.
Okay.
This using a term, there's no delay, there's no attenuation delay.
Okay.
So
thank you.
You're welcome.
I couldn't hear a lot of that.
Well, basically, Jan, it said talk to your magnificence. And because we have attenuation delay with the mind and the brain and thought and conscience, the attenuation delay that they have, your magnificence does not have. So unless it's an MTT, that probably will manifest further on, you're going to see it as an MTT. Judy saw this MTT. Diane Lynn saw this MTT. I didn't see it because I'm basically quantum analog. And that is really a cool future manifestation. Do I know I'm right? No, I don't. But is there a good chance I'm right? Yes, there is, because I came at it through quantum analog.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Jan.
Yay.
So these two questions regard right now my learning. One of us shows up as iPhone 4. And I don't know why that's the case. Another of us shows up as trees. Oh, that's sun. Okay, now I know. So that's sun.
My hand was getting tired holding the tablet. And I thought, well, I'll just rest. And also I'm expecting Ashtar and the ship to pop out in the sky any minute. So I'm watching for them.
Okay.
And iPhone 4 is Stefan.
Stephen?
Yeah, Stephen.
Okay.
You got a fancy accent there, Noreen.
I don't see his picture.
He's
He
not
probably took
around.
his.
He was in the car earlier.
He probably took his. I don't know how you.
I think he's got his video turned off, and I think when he logged in, he did not enter his name, and that's why it shows up as iPhone 4. When you log in, you've got to self-identify.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you. So, what else?
It's party time for Bernadette.
Hey, yeah, I was just going to say, let's sing happy birthday to Bernadette. It's her her big 60th birthday.
Really?
Oh. Yes.
So let's all unmute ourselves
Yes.
Bernadette.
Is the choir ready?
Yes.
And let her have it.
Yeah. And let's see if we can have a
Birthday
quick
to
version.
you.
Happy
Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
Happy
Birthday, dear
birthday, dear
Bernadette.
Bernadette. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
practice this, have you?
We sound better.
Oh, we need more practice.
Oh, thank you. That was lovely.
You don't look a day over 35.
Really?
Oh, I thought you were going to say a day over 90.
No.
You might as well start the party now, Bernadette.
Aye, I might as well.
Yeah.
I'll just wake up the whole street.
Yeah.
Stands very close to them.
Is it 1 in the
Oh,
morning?
dear.
anyone?
I don't know the rest of you, but it is so valuable for me to see you, your moving picture. It's just wonderful. I just love it.
Mm.
A gift.
It's so nice that you don't go in and out too.
Yeah. Yeah. Really? That's right.
I will have all the meetings set up so that as soon as you come in, videos will be turned on.
Something
And you will be able to talk. So all you're going to have to do is play with your mute button on and off, depending on who's talking. But if you keep your mute button on while we have the meetings, you won't get any of that background noise that we used to have.
Right.
It's really very clear, coming out very clear with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
The,
Thank you so much, because I know it's a lot of work. So thank you,
Yes.
everybody, Lee,
Thank you.
Peter, and Noreen,
Yeah.
and Julie.
Thank you, guys.
Brian,
Thank
and
you.
Yuri.
Thank you, everybody.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Lee, for arranging this for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
something that I
Thank
think
you.
would be very interesting.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Bernadette. Have a
Oh,
good night.
thank you,
Happy
Stephen.
birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you,
Take care.
Yuri. Yuri,
The
Yuri.
love and the technology. That's good.
And
Peter.
Bernadette, I look forward to our impromptu calls, which will
Oh,
probably
yes, I do as well.
here.
Yes, very impromptu.
Yeah, Peter, do you want to make any other changes to the call schedule?
Well, the way Hudney, who lives in Switzerland, came on, he's been part of the 100 that visit the website daily for 18 months. And a few days ago, the trail, the quantum trail, led me to him. And so mid-morning, I said to him, would you like to join the list? And he is really fast. And I had all the information, and he was on the list in 2 hours.
Good.
Who was that?
Agni from Switzerland.
That is so cool.
That is awesome.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
And QB, are we going to monthly?
Well, that's the plan.
Okay.
Yay! Good.
For this, it's
That's great.
we're going to do monthly.
Okay.
Mm,
So
nice one.
the next one will be May 1st.
May 1st it is.
Yay.
That's a good
Yay.
day.
Yes,
Okay.
that's good.
I was really delighted to see that
I'll be
Cammie and
here.
Lynn are back with us.
My reason for doing that is twofold. We're at home anyway, and it will accelerate us.
Yes.
We still have 500 days of divine to go. So will we exit those 3 months? April, May, June? Further along? You bet.
All right. Yay, everybody.
And if we need to do it the next quarter, we can talk about it. And when we get to the next quarter, and then do August and September, because we'll already be doing July. I saw those hands. Yeah, that made me laugh. Julie and Brian. So, any other questions?
Going once, going twice. It's a call.
Then we went a little over 45 minutes.
Yes.
But what we learned this afternoon is to keep recording.
Thank you, Cuby.
Using Apple because it's 4 times more efficient. That was really valuable research for us. But as far as the use, other than that, and that's behind the scenes, it's great from my point of view.
Well, it's
Yay.
wonderful to have you not popping in and out.
It is. It is. That's huge.
Big bonus.
Very nice not to have that background noise too. With everybody muted, it's really a nice call where you can hear everything you're saying.
I agree.
That was good too, beneficial.
Thank you, Dennis.
So, have a great month of April. See you May 1st. And we're on our way.
Yay.
We are indeed.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, everybody.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Love to all.
Zoom into May.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye,